And
hello and welcome to A Gypsy's Kiss. It's Humpday, Hoedown, and I'm Shelley Carney.
And I'm Toby Younis. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have some giveaways we have to tell you about next week. We got some emails to read. What else? Emails, a couple of text messages, voicemails. We might have time for calls, all right?
Giving stuff away.
Yeah, we're giving stuff away.
Driving a car, or maybe it's the reins to a camel.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Julie, huh? Julie, guess what day it is? Julie, huh? Julie. Mike, what day is it, Mike? Come on, I know you can hear me. Anybody? Huh? Woo-hoo! Mike, what day is it, Mike? Anybody? Julie, huh? Julie. Hey, guess what day it is? Julie, oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike, what day is it, Mike? Let's guess what today is.
It's Hump Day.
Woo-hoo!
Hump day. So I'm feeling pretty good. Are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm awake. I'm here.
I'm awake. I'm here. I have no pain.
I have my treasure princess crown.
Magical treasure princess.
Magical treasure princess.
And the evil prince. So please note how both Rick Plank and William Hada have reached out to us by using the @ A Gypsy's Kiss. It highlights it on our side. So if you have a question for us that you'd like us to...
Housekeeping, you want towel?
I forgot that girl.
I haven't
She didn't get to say her thing.
Okay.
Housekeeping, you want towel?
Well, of course you want towels because as everybody knows, you need to have towels to maintain your cleanliness aura thing. Mm-hmm. Remember, like our videos because YouTube likes it when you like our videos. And we've recently heard that the lower chamber of the House of Parliament likes it when you like our videos. Isn't that amazing?
Can't argue with that.
In addition to that, we'd appreciate it if you'd share our video with your family, your friends, your neighbors, your business associates, and the entirety of your social networks so that we can...
grow the channel.
Because we want to grow this channel. And then if you're not already a subscriber, this would be the ideal time to subscribe so that when you can click the... After you subscribe...
Ring the bell.
The notifications bell. That was really loud. Yeah. Notifications bell, and that way, whenever we launch a live stream or we schedule a live stream, you will be immediately informed and
in the know.
In the know, just like
all my Facebook friends are now in the know because I'm doing a watch party.
A watch party on Facebook. So we are currently, and as usual, live streaming to YouTube and to our Facebook page at Gypsy's Kiss. I do not have the Restream IO opened up right now. I should have done that. So Facebook guys, I'm not going to be able to see your comments, so you're going to have to come over to the YouTube side. Be over to the YouTube side.
Trouble.
So let's start with giveaways. Is that what I wanted to do, or we want to do emails?
Did you talk about
what?
Everything?
No.
Okay.
So if you want to reach out to us, there are several ways to do that. Make sure that you precede your comment in the chat room if you want us to notice it with. Chihuahua.
We already did that part. Now we got this blue money.
Take care of it.
Blue money coming in from Skid Supatko.
Skid Supatko. Hi guys, new fan here. You guys are the smartest. She's definitely the cutest. I'm
Couples
not sure.
Are so smart.
Couples are. Oh no! Don't even start.
Thank you, Skid.
Thank you, Skid. We'd like to think of ourselves as smart. Nobody
Poole.
else does. So
Jeff
it's okay.
Poole.
What about Jeff
I was
Poole?
trying to think of his name the other day.
Oh.
Because we were talking about Lynette, right? Lauren, his daughter, Lauren Poole, plays that character, Lynette.
Jeff
and I
pulled
was
the
trying
guy
to
that
think of her name, and I was like,
we made the
okay,
movie
it's
with?
Jeff's daughter. What's their name? And
Oh,
yes.
didn't we do a movie with him?
Yes.
The detective movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you in that?
I arrested him.
Oh, that's
I
right.
cuffed him.
That's right. You were you were an undercover cop.
That's right. We went
Yeah.
on a date, and then he ran away with my purse, and then I tackled him and I
And
cuffed
arrested
him.
That was really good.
That was the whole movie.
So we were just trying to help out a student. Had to do a student film, so we
It was-
shot it for her.
It was good.
So if you want to reach out to us in the room, make sure you precede your comment or question with an @ A Gypsy's Kiss so that it'll be highlighted in front of us. In addition to that, you can send a text message to 202-815-1171. We'll read it later when we before we open up the phone lines. So talk to us, brothers and sisters. Talk to us.
Hello.
Okay, so
I'm talking here.
all right. So let's do a giveaway. So we have been trying.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Nothing. I was going to say play the video, but I imagine.
Oh
you
no,
will.
you're right. Let's play the video. You went through all the trouble of
You
me.
will. But drums.
Not drums. I don't know where you found that. Was that on Pexels?
Yes.
I'm just curious. What did you search for?
Drums
Oh.
and parade.
Drums and parade.
Yeah. Drum parade.
Drum
That was a
parade.
drum parade.
So tonight, and in just a few moments, we're going to give away this silver coin that Mike and Christy very graciously donated to the cause. It's the 2019 silver searcher coin number 032. We tried to give it away once, but the person that won it never contacted us, so we're not sure why, but they didn't. That enables us to give it. So this is the same coin we've been giving away for a long time.
Just keep giving
right.
it away.
So, screenshot.
So when you win, all you got to do is send us an email at gypsieskiss@gmail.com and let us know your mail address.
Your shipping
so
address.
that we can mail it to you.
We'll be happy to. We're paying for the charges. You don't have to pay for anything. We pay for all the shipping
And
charges.
a fun surprise will show up at your door.
All right. So here we go.
The
I'm
coin, not
I'm
me.
going to. No, we-
The magical treasure princess is here.
let's see. Screenshot. So this is last Tuesday's video, where if you wanted to
Last
participate,
Wednesday's video.
I'm sorry, last Wednesday's video, where if you wanted to participate in tonight's drawing, you should have made a comment, ideally something kind, but
You have 10
we'll
seconds
take everything.
to
So
do
how many
that if you
comments
haven't
are there?
yet.
So there are only 89 comments. So this you have a good. This is pretty good, and some of those are redundant. So
Yeah. Some of those are Toby, and he can't win.
yeah, exactly. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, so let's take that. I'm sorry, I have a candy.
Why
in
do
my
you
mouth.
always eating candy?
I don't know. I like orange flavor. Is it crunching in the headphone?
We need to get you a spray of just orange
Hmm.
candy flavor, and you can spray your mouth.
All right, so I'm going to copy this YouTube video. We're going to go from here to commentpicker.com. And we're going to go to the YouTube tools, and we're going to keep an eye out for... there it is. Whoa, got to kill them. Because they try and give us advertising. We're going to paste the YouTube video there.
You picked YouTube?
And we're going to ask to find duplicate and eliminate... Did I do YouTube?
No, because it still says Facebook there.
What the...
You got to click on it.
Okay.
There, now
Take it from
it'll
the top.
work.
YouTube video URL right there. And, oh, damn it. Sneaky bastards. So we're going to filter the duplicate users, and we're going to see how many folks are actually in the competition here. 79 unique users. All right, pick the comment. We will pick the winner using this little button right here. Microscope advertising. Ugh, I'm cursed.
And
Picking.
Who will it be?
The winner is
Maverick
T. So Maverick T, is he in the room? Maverick T, if you're in the room, send us an email to gypsieskiss@gmail.com with your shipping address, and we will ship that silver coin to you.
Yay!
How fun is that?
Very.
Now, for tonight's show and next week's
Fun-orama.
Fun-orama. For tonight's show and next week's drawing, we're going to give away a
Yellowstone
coin. So this is our last one.
Why are you showing Chase Chat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Because there's a
Microscope?
no, there is a microscope.
Okay. I got it. It's microscopes. I love it.
Yellowstone coin, gold-plated coin that we give away next Wednesday. And all you have to do to be part of the competition is to make a comment in this video after it's processed by YouTube. Comments in the chat are not counted because they go away.
Yep.
But
Chats
make a
don't
comment on this one, and you'll win a Yellowstone coin, Maverick T. Send us your shipping address, and we will send you this coin. And if he doesn't, then we'll just raffle it off again.
Try
I guess. I
again.
don't know.
Or maybe I'll
I don't
just put it
understand
in
why
a
nobody
shadow
wants it.
box and hang it on the wall.
Hang it on the wall. Okay. So that's the coin. That's the giveaway. Let's do some.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is. Oops. I turned my mic out so I could chew my candy up and not have to deal with it. Okay, we'll put that coin there. Why don't you do me a favor? Read this one while I'm going to look for it.
Okay,
'Cause I know what she wants.
The title is Map. It's from Trish Scheller. She says, "Hi, Toby. Would you happen to have a map you could email me? ... The 2010 Fish and Game about the warm waters and trout waters? Thanks so much, Trish."
Okay, Trish, what I'm going to do.
She sent a picture of her and Nick Nolte or something. I don't know who that is.
That's probably your husband.
Oh,
He does look like Nick Nolte, though, doesn't he? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Trish, is so when you watch this video, you'll be able to see it. I'm going to share this. I'm going to get a shareable link, and I'm going to copy that link. And let's see, the viewers of this, the comments. Here's this file. I can see comments. Okay, that's okay. I'm cool with that. And I am going to put that in the chat room.
in the chat room?
Yeah.
How are you putting it in the chat room?
I'm going to put
Oh,
the
the link.
The link. Okay. So this is the one that you want. Let me go back to full screen so you're not looking at just. Okay.
Then everybody can have it. Yay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
New Mexico fishing map. So you can go to this. Didn't want to do that. Shift. You can go to this link and you can download that map. There we go. And I'll put it in the description box. Actually, I should probably just respond to her, shouldn't I? Let me just put the link in the respond to her email with the link.
There, since you have it copied already anyway.
Yeah.
All right. And, oh, the treasure woo-woo.
Oh, yeah.
So we got this email from the Hoosier Sisters called Treasure Woo Woo. And, hey guys, it says, check out this Forrest Fenn treasure hunting woo woo and tell us what you think. And they sent us a link to a video, which we watched. It was interesting. As much as I would like to believe in the things they were talking about, if you turned the sound off on that video, it was like, what the what?
What the woo-woo?
And yeah. Anyway, Toby gave the link to that video that the Hoosier Sisters sent to us in our community page. So if you go to our regular channel page and click on the community tab,
Screenshot.
you'll be able to see it.
Okay, so you can go to, let's see, do I go to
But let us know what you think.
YouTube.
They can comment on our community
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you watch it, what you think of it.
So the community tab is basically on our YouTube page. You go across the top, the horizontal navigation bar. You go to community, and since we can't play that, we can't play it on our channel.
Yeah, it's
because
somebody else's video.
that would be issues associated with copyright restrictions. So what I've done here is I've posted it to our community page. So if you'd like to watch it yourself, it is definitely woo woo.
Yeah.
But watch a few minutes.
We're
of
not
it's kind of cute.
putting any
actually.
credence
yeah,
into
we're not,
it.
But they asked us to. So Cindy
While
Guest
you're on
says,
our community
we
page.
found this very interesting. TI has tried it. Remote viewing to no avail. Oh, there's more comments.
Oh, people have already commented, so
Okay.
they're ahead of the game.
It seems that they are describing Yellowstone. You know what? That's what I thought. It sounded like, whoa, that's a description of Yellowstone. Brit Chaser says
Codswallop.
codswallop, which is a British term for
Malarkey.
malarkey or, BS. Codswallop. This is our friend Joey Perro. And we had, doesn't it get bigger? Can I open the image in a new tab? Didn't want to do that.
What are you doing?
Wait, hang on. Yeah, hang on.
And
Let's see.
anyway,
There we go.
it is.
So we had cocktails with Joey at the Tamaya Resort last night. Joey Perro is he plays the trumpet, and right now he's playing in the orchestra of the traveling rerun of Jesus Christ.
This 50th anniversary
50th, right? Who would guess, right?
traveling show,
Jesus
Christ Superstar.
You were 6.
I remember the music on the radio in the 70s. Is that
Jesus
right?
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
70s, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the
Superstar.
I
So he's in
don't know
town. He's
how
in the
to
orchestra.
love
The
you.
production is going to be in Albuquerque through Friday, and we've known Joey for a couple of years now, longer than a couple of years,
You
right?
take his first name and his last name,
Yeah.
you squish them together.
And
It's Jerry.
and we invited him to have cocktails with us over at the
Tamaya.
Tamaya Resort, which is where we go for cocktails.
And
So,
that's the Tamaya in the background.
right.
We were standing in front of a fire in the lobby.
So yeah,
It's a very cute place.
oh, it's a great place.
It's kind of out there. All
Yeah,
by
it is
itself.
way out in the sticks.
And he was like, "Oh, I don't know if this is right." As he's driving, is this? Oh, it's out here in the middle of nowhere. Am I going to get attacked by coyotes? You know,
It
being
is
from
pretty
New York, it's a little
It is
different.
Literally, it's you drive along a 2-lane road for a couple of miles out of, and you got to drive 25 miles out of Albuquerque just to get there, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's a beautiful resort.
But it's in our
Beautiful.
neck of the
But
woods.
it's in our
so.
it's in our neighborhood. So, okay, so that is that. We can go to the next one.
That's the next one.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna call this guy right now. So he's left
Now,
me.
you don't
Yeah.
want to call him during calling time?
Yeah, I guess I should do it calling time. So
Finish
we got
the emails first?
He got a text message, an email, and a voicemail from him. So this guy
Oh,
wants us to call
It's
him.
quite insistent.
Yeah. So he says the title, the subject line is Fenn's Treasure. It's from Stacy Harwood. And he says, Toby, hi, I'm from Wyoming. I'm Stacy Harwood. I'm from Evanston, Wyoming. I've been waiting to hear from you. So I imagine he's talking about the text messages and voicemails he left. You and Cynthia are closer than you. I'm going to assume he wanted to say think after that.
Oh,
to show
maybe.
you I'm close to me, Fenn's treasure in the poem. He must have been typing this on a phone or something. 2 hints to you and Shelley. 1, look up Nez Perce. 2, the word is Absarokas. Like to chat with you. I know the mountain area. I have solved 8 in the poem, and he gives us his number.
So,
hang on.
K-Crow, wasn't that one of your solves?
For a while back.
The Nez Perce?
Okay, so he sent me a text message, and that was when? I don't have this afternoon at 4. Toby, hi, I'm from Wyoming. I've been waiting to chat with you on the phone or chat. Does the treasure Fenn's have to do with the Nez Perce? Have anything to do with the treasure of? So like to talk to you about it. I have solved 8 of the poem's hints. You and Cynthia are closer than you think. That's what he's trying to do. To show you a hint, look up Absarokas. If so, like to be your guide for the area. I was born and raised in Powell, Wyoming, and the next mountain is where I fish a lot. Hi, Toby, Stacy. So when was this? Hi, Toby, Stacy Harwood from Wyoming. Have you looked into the Nez Perce and the word Absarokas on the map? Powell, Wyoming, marked but not named Absarokas. It just stands out more in my thoughts. His email address and his phone number. So let's call him in a little while because he sounds.
He
like
called us when we were on my show.
Yeah.
We had a good audience today. We were talking about buffering on the softer side. So if that's something that you'd like to learn more about, it's basically, why am I not motivated? Why am I always procrastinating the things I need to get done? And that's kind of what we're talking about today and how to solve that problem. Hob from John Grote. Toby and Shelley. Good evening. This is John G. from Texas again. Thank you for responding to my earlier email about warm waters. For me, the word that stands out in the poem is brown. I often find myself with a warm waters and a canyon down, but have never been able to find a home of brown, even when using maps and Google Earth. 1. Do you believe the searcher needs to be boots on the ground in order to find the home of brown? Also, I believe the word below is important in relation to the home of brown. 2. If we put in below the home of brown, then wouldn't it logically follow that the hob is above us? I believe this needs to be a specific spot, not a general area, in order for the searcher to go into the no place for the meek. What do you think? Thank you both for your efforts in creating entertainment for all of us watching. Have a great day. Sincerely, John G. So, do you believe the searcher needs to be boots on the ground in order to find the home of brown? I do, because that's what Forrest Fenn said when he said the little girl in India could only find the first 2 clues on the map.
I agree.
And then she needed to be boots on the ground after that. If we put in below the home of brown, then wouldn't it logically follow that the home of brown is above us? I believe this needs to be a specific spot, not a general area, in order for the searcher to go into the no place for the meek. What do you think? Yes, makes sense to me.
Well, it doesn't make as much sense to me, and the reason is when people say to put in below something, they're not talking about altitude. They're talking about when you put in, the term put in is a nautical term. And when you put in below something, you're putting in the water below a certain point. So one has to assume, or my assumption is, that the home of brown is near a water point where you put in, to cross the river below the home of brown. I don't think of it as a altitude thing. I think of it as a downstream thing rather than a... Is that what you said?
No, I just let you talk.
All right. Just let me talk.
I said I
if you put it
agreed
below
with
the
what
home
he
of the brown,
said.
it would logically follow the home of the brown is above us. Yeah, logically, if in my opinion, the home of brown was back upstream, then it would be above us, because you would say, I'm going to fish above the home of brown. Why don't you fish below the home of brown?
No, I don't think we're going to know what it is until we get there.
I agree, which is what we referenced.
But it shouldn't be hard, because Forrest Fenn said that the clues get progressively easier after you find where warm waters hold. So you should be able to find the home of brown if you've found the correct where warm waters hold.
Chetmea. Let's see.
What are you cursing about now?
I went too far. I pulled this down.
Road too
This was
far.
there. Okay. So this one is from William Hada, and he refers to, I'm going to do a screenshot. He refers to this posting on the infamous Chase Chat. It's entitled Toltec Gorge. William says, hi, Toby and Shelley. I came across an interesting post on Chase Chat forum posted by TR_Hunter. He gave me a link. That's the link right here. In his comments on the poem line, if you've been wise and found the blaze, he recalls the very old and well-known proverb, early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Is this a hint that you have to be up very early to see the blaze? An early morning sunrise? It surely will make you wealthy if you find the treasure and are healthy enough to recover it. Like many others, I am very familiar with this proverb and feel pretty stupid in not recalling it in the context of the poem. Well, William, you've now you're not stupid. You just didn't think of it, and now you have. Also, thanks for being willing to send me those GPS coordinates on the Rio de los Pinos. Much appreciated. Did I send them to him? Because I had them.
Had what?
Where on the Rio de los Pinos, where we went, where the Toltec Gorge, where it opens up into the Toltec Gorge.
I
have to
don't know.
remember to do that.
If he sent them, good. If he didn't, you'll have to remind him because Toby is
Old.
only got a little piece of
So
brain left.
what's interesting about
the
this,
rest of it's
I lost part of it in Vietnam.
rest of it's busy worrying about knee pain.
Yeah. So this was written back in 2015. It was written by CC, who I don't know. And he kind of describes our Toltec, our Toltec Gorge, our Rio de los Pinos solution. And he does it in great
Did you say
detail. It's
Rio de
almost
los
like
Pinos?
Rio de los Pinos. So anyway, if you have any interest in it, I'll post it in here again. So you can see it over at Chase Chat. Note that, remember, actually I'm going to say it. So that's the link to what William was talking about. So I need to put that aside. Keep that for me so I can send him those.
Gotcha.
Whatchamagotsums.
Okay. River crossing attempt explanation. Jeremy Britton from Britain.
From Britain.
Hi, Shelley and Toby. Thanks for your reply on the Friday Fandango. Sorry for not explaining this update very well. The reason that I'm trying to cross this point in the river in Wyoming is because it has been low enough to walk over to the other side, which I saw in September last year in 2018, but I did not figure out the clues in Fenn's poem until I got back to England. Normally, the water flow goes down to its lowest point every September. I tried in June 2019, and it was a raging torrent due to the high snow melt and wet weather. I came back in September 2019, and it was still too high. I can't say too much about this area, but I have followed the canyon down from where the warm waters halt. I have located the home of Brown, and this led me to find the blaze and also work out where the creek is that you don't need a paddle for. Until the water goes right down again, the only safe way over the other side is by helicopter. I'm getting to know Wyoming very well, and both my wife and myself love Yellowstone. My wife, Carol, is an amateur wildlife photographer and managed to photograph a great gray owl on the side of the road. Amazing. Thanks for all your help and knowledge. You put on a great show. Cheers for now, Jeremy Britton.
Oh, thank you for that, Jeremy. So this is from Jingle Bell 20.
Okay, take down the site.
Oh, sorry.
K-Pro is out there praying for us to take down the site.
This is great.
Dear Lord, please take it down. Take it down.
Dear Lord. Oh, sorry, K-Pro. I'm sorry. I didn't. It just that he was referring to it. If anybody ever refers to something on Thor, I'll make sure I do the same thing.
So she's going to start writing us emails. On Thor, it says this.
Yeah, you should send us a couple just so we can show some Thor stuff. Because I like Thor. All right, this one is from Jingle Bell 20, and it's entitled "Type of Visa Required for Foreigners to Claim the Treasure Trove in the USA." Wow. Okay, let's read the
William Hotta says, I think I sent you the wrong link. I will send you the correct one.
No, it's actually a good link. Find it on Thor, William, and then send me that link. Hello, Toby and Shelley. How are you guys? You guys are doing a great job for the search community around the globe, and we people are indebted to you for all your hard work. My question is regarding the type of visa requirement for foreigners to be able to go find and claim the treasure without having any issue afterwards. Does a tourist visa sufficient? He probably meant is a tourist visa sufficient for that? Or a foreigner needs to have a work visa or some other type of visa to claim his or her finding legally. Could you please throw some light on the legal rules in the USA regarding this matter to help searchers around the world? I will be highly grateful to you. Thanking you. So that might be above my pay grade, but I will express an opinion nonetheless. So it strikes me that if you're a foreigner, you're visiting using
Toby's not a lawyer. He does not play one on TV, and he did not stay at a Holiday Inn last night.
So So a tourist visa gets you into the country and gets you to see the sights. Now, if in seeing of the sights you find a treasure and you report it correctly, however it is meant to be, I don't think the problem is the visa. I think the problem is trying to get back out of the country with it. That's the point, that you want to hire a lawyer and make arrangements to have the treasure liquidated so that you can pay taxes on it and get out of the country. So I don't think the visa is the issue. I don't think the visa is the issue. I think getting out of the country with a treasure is the issue. And the reason is, if you didn't declare it when you came into the country, then you have to declare it before you go out for tax purposes. And you're taxed at a rate that the IRS believes you should be taxed at. You never have a chance to debate them. So I don't think the visa is the issue, although, of course, you have to do all this in the same period of time that your visa is stamped for. But I don't think the visa is the issue. I think getting back out of the country with a
Okay, Craig Esquire,
treasure.
what do you think?
Yeah, Craig Esquire. There you go. As long as you're not employed, you will need to pay taxes and get a sailing permit from the IRS before you leave. Ta-da! So I believe in a lawyerly way, he's saying the same thing. And you've got a treasure chest worth money that you found in the United States. You got to pay the IRS for that. And apparently they have a form that after you pay those taxes, they hand to you as a sailing permit, and now you can travel with the treasure, which in and of itself sounds to me like a perilous, like just putting yourself in peril. So I still think I'm not going to disagree. You know, the Esquire at the end of his name indicates that he's an attorney, so he knows. But I would not want to try to travel out of the country with a treasure. I would liquidate the treasure, hire an attorney to negotiate with the IRS to pay taxes, and get my sailing permit for the cash that I'm holding, as opposed to the treasure. But thank you for that, Craig. That was very thoughtful of you to put that in there. So I believe you are, sir. I believe you are an attorney. What are you
I don't know
looking
what
for?
happened to our chapter 2 thingy.
It's over here.
Oh, okay.
Why do you need it?
Nothing. I was just thinking of that quote Forrest Fenn said.
Ah,
I thought it might have been on our notes. Anyway, from your favorite Tika?
Tika.
Tika?
That's Patricia's husband.
Searcher.
She's my favorite Costa
Oh.
Rican searcher.
Paul.
Yeah.
Hi, Toby and
She's
Shelley.
in the room. I saw her earlier.
All right. Your favorite lead, Costa Rican cake artist searcher, and her significant other here. We've just returned from a boots on the ground and found something interesting we'd like to share with you and your viewers. While we don't discuss our solutions in subsequent search locations, as you know, we'd like to share that we found a couple things at the end of our solution while searching for the blaze. The first thing we can't disclose, as it might help someone get into our search area. Sorry, but we don't view the thrill of the chase as a team sport. But the second thing has us asking lots of questions that you might have some fun with. Under a very woody bush that was difficult to get into, we found the attached beer can, which has lots of coincidences on it.
Screenshot.
Forrest loves to say good luck to everyone. A clear omega. A waterfall and a river. Olympia beer from the era of this can had gold printing and trim on it. Now for the most interesting part. That can is over 40 years old. It does not have a dent or mark on it. It didn't blow around in the wind, or was it washed up by a river? While the paint is more faded on the side that was up than the side that was down in the dirt, there's no way that can has been sitting there for 40 plus years. Looks like about 9 to 10 years to us. Inside the can, we found it filled with white, fine sand that was clearly put in it by a human, as it had no other contaminants in it, and white sand is not indigenous anywhere near our search area. Our guess is that it was put in there prior to being brought to the location to weigh it down. We had 2 beer can collector experts review the photos, and they agree on the age and condition as being what we've outlined above. Note the pop top. Oregon, where Olympia beer was made at the time, outlawed pop tops in 1972.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. I have to go back a screen to get the. There we go. Popped up.
The rest of the country followed suit throughout the 70s. These are collector items and were collector items back in 2010. It is also pre-barcode. We think this can is actually closer to 50 years old. You probably see where we're going here. Is Forrest messing with us? Patricia sent Forrest a note, but we're not surprised he didn't answer, especially for close, although he has replied to some of her previous emails. I talked to Dale about Forrest's drinking habits, i.e. favorite beer, and he said he was unaware that he had one. He didn't go to the officers' clubs when he was in Vietnam and maintains that he wasn't much of a drinker when he returned from the war. There is a picture of him drinking from a can at San Lazaro in Chapter 47 of Too Far to Walk, but we believe that is a Blue Sky soda, which is a local Santa Fe company. So what do you think? Have we finally lost our minds with this stupid search, or did we find one of two markers leading us in the right direction toward the blaze, which we've obviously not found yet? If someone picks it up as we did, it's not imperative to finding the blaze, just helpful if it's still there. Same as with the other marker we found. Do you remember the conversation at your barbecue with Michael about his theory that there was more that was needed to find the blaze, even if you had the correct solution that brings you to the area of the hidden treasure chest? He speculated it might be hints, clues found in the thrill of the chase. I thought that was quite interesting then, and even more so now. What say you and your viewers? Are we close or just crazy? Kindest regards, Paul and Patricia.
Well, I don't think you're crazy.
No, we've met you. We don't think
We
you're
met you.
crazy.
We don't think you're crazy. Patricia was on here and she said, "Gracias por leer mi correo."
What's that?
Thank you for reading my email.
Oh,
It's very clear. De nada.
see.
I do not think you guys are crazy. On the other hand, I do not think that Forrest Fenn is going around the forest and dropping beer cans.
Yeah.
And if anybody in the room would like to disagree with Matt, please feel free, because I'm like everybody else. I haven't the slightest idea. Right? I don't know what the treasure is, and I don't have any idea what he's doing. Is he messing with us, Tony Russi? We're all crazy. Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're in a big house and everybody in the house is nuts, then everybody is sane to each other. So it isn't until we start talking to our spouses and loved ones that we sound crazy. Okay, go back to full screen. Okay, from Mike Wood.
Mike.
On the subject of towels.
Towels.
Hi, that's what I
Wait a
said.
minute. Where's it at? Oh,
Housekeeping, you want towel?
there you go.
Apparently we want towels. Hi, Toby and Shelley. I found this excerpt regarding towels, and I thought you might like it. From Mike. Quote, "A towel, the treasure hunter's guide to the Gallatin says, is about the most massively useful thing a wilded, full-blood treasure hunter can have. Partly, it has great practical value. You can wrap it around your naked legs for warmth as you feverishly bound through the cold snow of Wyoming in winter. You can lie on it alone on the itchy, needled floors of the Rocky Mountain pine forests, scenting for the smells of sage and pinon nuts. You can shelter under it beneath the stars which shine so boldly on the deserted meadows of Montana. Use it to sail a rubber boat lovingly down the Madison River. Wet it for use in flicking away grizzly bears and rattlesnakes. Wrap it round your head to ward off fervent Hebgen Lake mosquitoes, or to avoid the marvel gaze of the Yellowstone National Park range." Davio. Davio, wait till we open up the phone lines, Davio. We'll do just one. Let's see, national park range, such as a mind-boggling sharp look. It can cut your eyes clean out if you see it. You can wave your towel as a distress signal while you stand stuck in the mud or in celebration as you dance in whoops of victory, hefting the chest from its hidey spot. And of course, dry yourself off with it after river bathing where the warm waters halt it, if it still seems to be clean enough. I have no idea where that comes from.
I think he
because
wrote
it's
it.
quoted. Well, but he's quoting it, right?
I think he's just.
I found this excerpt.
I think he
regarding-
wrote it himself, and then he found it. It's like,
Oh.
here's something I just found.
Well, Mike, if you wrote that, that's really cool. I'm going to save that,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna put it. You know what? I'm gonna copy that onto our community page. Your turn.
Okay, there's two here. Which one goes
Why
first?
is my phone? They're from the same guy.
Yeah.
That's October 13th. October
12th.
12th. So that one's
Okay.
first.
This is Forrest Fenn's Treasure Hunt from Aaron Fraser. Ray, your video in Sinks Canyon. Since I saw your video, I had to contact you to tell you you missed it by that much. I have identified the blaze location. Your next heading is Middle Fork Falls, as the blaze is close to here. Question: what would you offer me if I were to lead you to the treasure? What's so amazing about my story? Well, for starters, I live in Adelaide, South Australia. I have done all my research using my mobile phone. I believe I have found the treasure without leaving home. My name is Aaron. Next day. I beg to differ. Watching your interpretation of the clue below the House of Brown has inspired me to inform you that the clue, if you find the blaze, you find the treasure. Sorry to disappoint, but I have found the blaze, which is, in my opinion, below, downstream of, the House of Brown. I have also found the Terry Scant. I have also found the Putin. I know, there's one word here, the Putin.
Putin.
I know the
famous
no place
Russian
for the
dictator,
meek.
oligarch.
I know the where warm waters halt. All the above I have found at an elevation of 7,718 feet, all in close proximity of each other, even the Lake X, the River X, the wood. I don't know what that means. I have found all this from the comfort of my own home in Australia. If I were to travel there today, I would be searching an area of 200 feet. What I will tell you now is, all the above are in Sinks Canyon along the Middle Fork, Poposia River, and that the clue, if you find the blaze, you find the treasure, was the biggest, most pinpointing clue of all. This is the clue that led me straight to the area, then working backwards to confirm each clue to be present in that area was successful. However, in this case, the blaze does not relate to physical fire. Another aid to working out the clues was to think outside the box, searching for meanings and similarities to the clues.
So, I don't know what he's disagreeing with us because he
He's
wrote
just
this
saying
on
we
Saturday.
were close to it when we were in Sinks Canyon.
So, what would you offer me if I were to lead you to the treasure? So we're not interested in following anyone to the treasure, but if there's anyone in the room who would like to pay, who would like to enter into an agreement with Mr. Fraser, I have his email address here. How do I want to do this? So if you're interested in, if you have an answer to the following question, what would you offer me if I were to lead you to the treasure, and you would like to communicate with Mr. Fraser to work out that solution, let me know via email at gypsyskiss@gmail.com. Make sure the subject line says Fraser, and I will Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Remember that? You don't remember that. And I will forward your contact information to Mr. Fraser so that you two can work it out. We are not looking in that area, nor are we interested in going back.
We've been there, done that.
Nice area, been there. Putin.
Putin.
Yeah, he put in, turned it into one word. Sassy wants the rooster video. All right, Sassy, you get that. You asked, baby, you get it. Because we know, us roosters, where the treasure is. All right, that's all the emails. You want to say hey to everybody? I got 15 minutes before
Let's just open the phone lines.
You want to?
Yeah. Davio already tried to call.
All right, let's call Davio back.
Davio,
Davio, we're going to call you
open
back
phone
so you can
lines.
do some chatty chat. And then we'll call that, oops. I have
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
I think. Is that the one?
307. What's
no,
his
that
name?
was the person you needed to send something to.
Oh, that's William.
William.
Okay, Davio, we are calling you back, brother.
Oh, we're calling you Davio.
Yeah.
I am calling you.
I'm calling you. Oh, damn it, Davio. Don't answer. Don't answer yet. I
You're
got to do
just
the
Mr.
Bluetooth because I
Techie.
turned it off.
Mr.
I turned it
Techie.
off so they would discern. Okay. Hang on, Davio. We're coming. We're coming, my brother. Because we want to hear your amazing story. All right, here we go. Da-da, and we went on the Roadcaster, and there we go.
Hello.
Hello out there, search people.
Hey,
Hey.
Davio.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's it. Toby, what goes on, kids?
we're just staying out of trouble. You know us.
The same old thing, hanging out,
Yeah,
making trouble.
hanging
Attaboy.
out.
Good
We're,
man. Good
we're
man.
not. We're not drinking.
Well, I have to say, I have a moment of roosterness. I'm gonna crow here for a moment.
All right, we'll
I
play
went to
the
my,
we'll play the video for you.
You play? Yeah, thank you. So I go to my location yesterday, and I get my compass, and I verify some critical numbers. I am so stoked, just so overwhelmed. It's good news, so very good news. I have no idea where the treasure is, by the way, but I'm totally psyched on where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's total visual recognition. I could have to mail you this photograph. You're going to be blown away when you see this photograph.
Well, send it to us so we can
You've
share
never
it
seen
with
anything
the.
like this.
We'll send it to us and we'll
world.
share it with the folks.
Yeah, you won't like. I'll share it with you. I don't know about the whole world.
Oh, well, that's no fun. I mean, the purpose of this show is to share everyone's knowledge with everyone else, so that sooner or later somebody finds.
Sounds a
Are you still in Denver?
Yes, still in
Oh.
Denver. I'm only 4 hours from the search area, and I'm staying in my uncle's camper, and I'm helping out with relatives, kids, and whatnot. It's
Oh,
great.
nice.
Totally fantastic.
Nice. So,
Yeah,
how much? So I know
and
you've
the
been
good
there.
news is I've brought.
Go ahead.
How long? What?
You've been there a
How long
couple
have I
of.
been here?
You've been there a couple of weeks. How much longer are you going to be there?
It's about the weather, and I think I have enough money that I can stay here probably for, well, I don't know, as long as 3 weeks, probably.
Wow.
But it's about what the weather does in Wyoming. If there's a big dump and the snow drifts get really thick, well, then, and there's not enough heat,
Right.
well, then I can't get in.
Right.
So it's just a matter of getting in there and getting all kinds of compass readings off of these particular rocks from where I am, and dead reckoning readings, and kind of get all the intel I can before the snow comes. Because I haven't figured out where the treasure is. I just know I'm in the right place because I've got treasure clues and pages of the poem all landing on rock formations and just all kinds of things. It's really dramatic. I wasn't sure, but after the last 2 weeks, there's no doubt in my mind I'm in the right place because of the rock formations I'm looking at. It's just bloody amazing.
Well, it sounds
I'm
like
great.
it, and I'm glad to hear you're excited about the potential for this, and we're looking forward to
Yeah.
you returning
I'll
home
send
with
you I'll
the
tell you what,
treasure.
before the show's over, I'll mail you a photograph, and then you call me back if you don't think it's just amazing. How's that? If it's not amazing, then let it go. I'm just another rooster. No big deal. Blvd, right? But if you look at this photograph and go, holy cow, that is unusual, call me back.
All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll do it after the show, and then I'll call you on Friday. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. Then I'll
Right.
show you other pictures. We can
Okay.
zoom the thing. There you go.
All right.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one
I'll
tries.
send you some stuff right now.
Okay, doke.
Okay, have a good show.
You too.
Let's everybody.
Talk
For
to you
Shelley,
later.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see. So I need to call back the gentleman that sent me a bunch of text
I don't
messages.
know where you put the email.
He sent text messages as well.
Oh.
Where is it? There he goes. All right, Stacy, we're calling you. Hope you're there.
Are you
But,
sure it's a man?
I'm not sure.
It could be a man or
Could
a
be
woman.
a man or a
That
woman.
name.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
All right, let's give him a call.
Hello, Toby.
Hey, Stacy, it's Toby and Shelley. We're returning your call.
Hey, I live in Wyoming, in Evanston, Wyoming. I was born and raised in the Powell and Cody area.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I wanted to know if Tim likes the Indians so much. Has anybody ever checked out the Naspers Trail?
I believe some folks have, and I remember the most prominent of those individuals was Christy, the woman who runs the Hint of Riches forum and has her own YouTube channel with her partner Mike Cowlazars. And I know she was following up on that last fall or spring. When was it, Christy?
That was one of her first.
Yeah, it was one of her first solutions.
Yeah.
The Nez Perce Trail. I know that there's some other folks out there, but I can't give them to you. I couldn't give you their names. I just don't have that kind of memory, unfortunately.
Yeah, anybody that's interested. Right now, I got the hint of about 9. I'm getting ready to go boots on the ground myself for in that area.
How's the weather up there?
Wyoming, where I'm at right now, is in Evanston, Wyoming. Right now, it's pretty clear up here right now.
Uh-huh. So you feel like you have time enough to go boots on the ground one more time?
This will be my first time on boots on the ground.
Oh, I see. First time.
Yep.
And
But from all the hints and all that's in the poem, it all runs together.
So I don't know enough about the history or the location of the Nez Perce Trail. Is the Nez Perce Trail all in Colorado? I'm sorry, all in Wyoming, or does it go up into Montana?
It started out of Yellowstone and ran through up through behind Cody and down, and they came out through the Clark's Fork, and then they went up through Montana.
Interesting. And so what is it about that particular trail that influenced your theory?
Well, the doll that Finn was showing that was on there about the buffalo head, I think most of his stuff is about the buffalo, because Wyoming is the home of the buffalo.
Right.
And we're also the first state that also gave rights to women to vote.
So,
not to go to politics.
So how close do you feel, in your theory, how close do you feel you are to finding the treasure?
I feel 100% if I were to go up there right now.
Really? Okay. Well, I guess what I can do is wish you good fortune and safe travels. And if you do make that boots on the ground, we look forward to hearing back from you about how you did.
Well, just remember, if you're up there in that area, to take plenty of pepper spray with you.
A lot of bears? Or just a lot of...
That's also where they relocate the bears.
Yeah, oh, nice. Right.
The Forest Service does.
So we still have one more can of bear spray to give away, so maybe we'll do that next week.
Yeah.
We'll give away another can of bear spray.
But I'd like to have you and Shelley go along with me.
To meet the bears?
I know
Did you
guys
just
are gonna-
invite us to...
To be bait?
Yeah,
Because
we're
you're a good
bait.
runner and we're not?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's get the chubby guy, the old chubby guy with the
Who
bad
limps.
knee. Let's get the old chubby guy with the bad knee to go up with us just in case we run into bears.
It sounds smart to me.
And we might end up having to get a wild horse for you.
Yeah, we'll need something. Yeah.
yeah,
That
getting
are
up
gonna
and
drag
off and on a horse, that'll be easy.
Oh, yeah.
It's your
With the
age.
left knee, that's right. It's going to be the left knee. Couldn't we just get an ATV? I can do an ATV, little three-wheeler. So I don't have to be jumping up and down on a horse's back. And I don't trust damn horses. I rode horses most of my life, and I still don't trust them. All right, sir. Well, thank you for calling in. I'm glad we finally got to talk. It sounds like an interesting theory. And like I said, we look forward to hearing from you when you get back from your next trip.
Travels.
Thank you, Shelley and Toby.
Our pleasure. Good luck. Good fortune.
You guys have a nice night.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. You know, there's something about I've
All right,
always
we
enjoyed.
got time for one more call. If anybody wants to call in
Real
before
quick
we
one.
close it out at 8 o'clock.
Let's see. So, Craig Esquire, I did get this picture, but it's on my phone, and there's no way to get it from my phone onto the screen. So if you would do me
You
a
have to email
favor
it to yourself.
and send it to a gypsyskiss@gmail.com, I will show it on next Friday's show. D'Angelotti, Toby the
Did you
bear.
open the phone lines?
They are open.
Oh, okay. Just checking because you were calling those last two people.
Oh. Well, the do not disturb does not work on this thing. I'm having to. That's why Davio got through. The do not disturb was on.
Well,
So-
we'll have to investigate that a little more
Dan
closely.
Gelati just said that the bear would throw up if he ate me.
If he ate you
Yeah.
or him.
I don't know. Oh, he says you. Oh, let's see. Toby, the bear would throw up if he ate you.
Probably with all those
I don't
drugs
know.
in you.
I'm putting with him. Let's not give them. Let's see. So David Hoffman.
Tastes like
there we go
orange
from
candies.
Phoenix. Oh, guess who this is?
Bet it's Will. You know the deal. You know the drill.
Hey, brother. Yeah, I know the deal.
And the drill. Hello.
Hello, Will.
We got a call from Oklahoma City now.
Yeah. Hey, Will. Will. All right, let's take Oklahoma City. Hey, Oklahoma City. You reached Toby and Shelley. Where you? Well, I know you're calling.
What's up?
What's your name and what's your question?
Name is Mel.
Mel. Hi, Mel. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. I have a question. Something that's kind of puzzled me is Fenn at one time said that people had been within 500 feet and they weren't searching. My question is, how does he know they were there if they didn't tell him?
Well, they don't necessarily have to tell him. So I can give you my opinion on the matter. My opinion on the matter is that there is a public thoroughfare of some kind within 500 feet of the location of the treasure. Let's say our example in the Rio de los Pinos is the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad. Rio de los Pinos. The Cumbres and Toltec Railroad passes within 500 feet of the river. So those are people, not searchers, who have been within 500 feet, but were not searching for the treasure. So I think the assumption that you could make is that there's some sort of, and I'm using the phrase public thoroughfare in a very general way. It could be a hiking trail. It could be on my Rio Chama solution, my first solution, it was the people rafting down the Rio Chama River. They're not looking for the treasure. They're not searchers, but they were within 500 feet of the treasure and didn't know it. So that's how he knows, right? It's not that they're contacting him to tell him, I think we were in 500 feet of the treasure. He knows that there's a public thoroughfare within 500 feet of the treasure, and he knows that people are traveling on that thoroughfare, whatever it is.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I was trying to figure out how he would know.
Yeah. That's the only way he would know.
It makes sense. Well, thank you so much, and I'm enjoying your show, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much. The same to you. Safe travels.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Probably better turn that off. It's 8 o'clock.
Well, dang, Will's trying to reach out again, so I better
Well, we'll
turn
just
it
say, hi, Will.
Hi, Will. We see you. We see you, my brother.
You got to play our music
So let's
and head out the door. Sassy wanted to know if you're on a 10 tonight.
That's the big surprise, right? And
Thanks for being here this evening, for all your great questions, comments, chat, and phone calls. We appreciate you. And for Gypsy's Kiss, Humpday, Hoedown, I'm Shelley Carney.
And I'm Toby Younis. Thanks for joining us tonight. We had a great time. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We should have a special programming announcement for you next Friday, so make sure you tune in.
This Friday?
Next
On
Friday.
Friday.
Next Friday. The next
It's coming Friday.
So we'll see you then. And until then, enjoy your days and nights with the people you love and the people who love you, because we do.
Do show thumbs up. Gotta get your thumbs up.
Oh.
Oh, I'm getting more steps.